Hello everyone, welcome back or welcome in if you're new. Today we are returning to Parcel Simulator. I am Souls. My channel is exclusively for simulation games that I just happen to stumble across and play. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for coming in. If you would, please like and subscribe on my YouTube channel. It does help me out, and I do thank all of you who have subbed in already. It already has made a difference, and I'm really glad that you're here. Last time we fixed our shelving problem, and it was okay, I guess. I still have a few little fumbles with it. I think there's a few things I could tweak even further to make it more efficient, but it might just be something that is completely not doable, and I'm just thinking of a pipe dream for the shelves. But you know, you don't know these things in this game unless you try it. I think that's part of the appeal to this game to me. It's like a giant puzzle, and you have to put it together. You have to understand how all of these components fit and work together. Once you kind of figure that out, it becomes very streamlined and very fun to play. At first, it can be a little stressful because you don't have all the automation type stuff in place. Things go fairly slow because you don't have upgraded conveyor systems and things of that nature. Again, you don't know until you try things out. Here are my new shelving systems from last time that we've kind of figured out. This will really be a testament to our air because we sent out air parcels yesterday. So today, the pause conveyor is on, and these air parcels need to be stacked up onto this conveyor system. So we'll see how that goes, since this will be the first day that it's really going to be tested in terms of stacking on the shelves. Maritime is also going to be stacking up again today. It did yesterday because Maritime is Tuesdays. So far, it's done fairly decently. It stacked up everything in that first row so far. The rest of these shelves are just open and ready to go to receive more parcels. These are the tallest shelves I can get in the game, or that are available in the game. The other little thing that I did is I took out the shelving unit that I had here. The only reason I had the shelving unit there in the first place was to make it easier to hit the submission button for the truck when it goes out. However, now that the submissions go automatically when the truck is full, I don't need that anymore. So I got rid of that, I sold it, and just made it one straight line of conveyors. And then this opened last time with Tier 11 Warehouse. Air and Maritime can both go out of this dock. I'm not sure how that's going to flow quite yet. Again, we'll figure it out when needs to be utilized, I guess, because I know eventually I will have 4 trucks incoming with parcels. I bet that bay down there is going to be utilized in some form or fashion from me just to make it easier. Let's start the day. We'll see what happens, and hopefully I don't have a real parcel mess on my hands. All right, it's the end of the day. The last of the parcels are coming down the lines, going through my machines, getting sorted appropriately. I really want to take a look at my air parcels down there, but I'm going to wait until everything goes through, and then I'm going to take a peek. Let's take a peek and see how well our stacking systems did for our 2 new shelving areas. Maritime looks pretty good. Everything looks pretty stacked. There's some room yet, so I don't have any hiccups yet. These are just parcels that are waiting to be moved through when the time comes. What about air? Okay, I'm all right with this. Some stacked up, a bunch waiting. The waiting's really not a big deal. The big deal part is down here when we load them. All right, looks good, knock on wood. It seems to be working. I guess the true test will be over the weekend. We have amassed over 200,000 now in money, which is fantastic. We will go to sleep for the evening. We'll see what our profit and loss statement says and start a new day. We took in 30 grand. It's pretty good. It is now day 40. I'm trying to decide when I should open my next warehouse bay. I don't know how much money I need to have accumulated once the last 2 truck deliveries open. It says upgrade your warehouse to access new license, additional items in the shop, and an increase in pre-inspected parcels. I'm going to do 1 more day, and then I'm going to open tier 12. Also, it is Friday, so it is an air day for us. I unpaused our conveyor, and I'm letting all these parcels go through. As you can see, definitely not as big as a mess as it is over the weekend, which will incur here as well. Maritime is looking full. There's no more room, and it looks like parcels are backed up over here now to be loaded onto Maritime racks. I'm going to put some on the pallet for now. It makes me nervous for air coming up over the weekend that it's going to be the same. Usually Maritime is pretty good. Like there's not as a ton of parcels, but I guess as I'm going along here, I'm getting more and more. I'll just go through and put some on a pallet and deal with it that way for the time being. I'm disappointed that I need even more. It will give me time to decide how I want to remedy this situation. Let's buy tier 12 of the warehouse. All right, I have unlocked another truck bay. So that truck bay is going to come in and join this line. Let's start with adding the line to this dock bay and stretching this line further so we have more room, and then I'll see from there. All right, so I spent a few bucks, just a few. I put in this conveyor system for this third truck that is now added to our warehouse. I made it snake a little bit to give the parcels extra time to get off of the truck and hopefully be merged into our already problematic line. I did make it slightly longer by a few conveyor belts. I have a feeling though that I may have to extend it even further. Even if I put one sticker machine here to catch this third bay and push the parcels either to the approved line, which would be here, or a denial line, which would be behind it, that could work. I'm just not sure how that would look. So if I did a second one, I would basically be reducing the traffic in this area going into the first machine. But I have to think about how to set that up, how that looks, how that snakes around, that kind of idea. Thank you so much for watching today's video on Parcel Simulator. Today we added a third truck into our warehouse system. So now we get a third truck delivering to us. I snaked a conveyor system to give it a little bit more time to join the main system, which is right here, which will be all 3 bays. Also extended this line just a little bit, although I feel that I may have to extend it even more to give this second truck a little bit more room to be unloaded. Opening this extra warehouse tier as well, tier 12, will give me more pre-approved parcels. So perhaps it might work itself out. I don't know. Again, this is a game of try it and see and then fix from there, which is actually one of the intriguing points of this game. If you would, please like and subscribe on my YouTube channel. It does help me out and I do appreciate it. Again, a big thank you to everybody who's done so already. Next time, we're going to try this new truck integration system, and I may put in that second sticker machine on truck 3 to see if we can get even more fluidity through our warehouse. So I hope you can join me. Until then, please take care of yourself and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.